My name's Clarissa, I'm 15, almost 16, and I'm from New York. ISKCON stands for the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Well, I first really found out about ISKCON and Krishna consciousness and the devotees when I was walking past Union Square. I was like 14 years old, and I was really depressed because I'd been into Buddhism, and I was really existential and depressed, and anxious, and I was on like anxiety medications, and I walked past, and I saw that the devotees looked happy. They looked like genuinely happy to be where they were, whereas like most people in New York, they're trying to get somewhere else. But I realized like the devotees, they actually want to be where they are and they're happy.
My name is Mary Goodman. I grew up in northern Westchester and I live in Brooklyn now. Her father and I were going through a very bad divorce, and there was especially on his side, his family had a big implosion. And so the divorce was not fun, but they never are. I was glad to be divorced. But I think that she was looking around with a friend of hers for different things to do or what would be interesting, and I think she was helping serve food to the homeless in Tompkins Square Park and going there to the Bhakti Center, and that's when she sort of started talking to me about it a little bit.
So my plan is to go to India in June, to Vrindavan, Krishna's birthplace, and study there in this program called Bhakti Shastri. My mother, she first said, she called my grandmother and she said, "I will not have my daughter singing and dancing in the streets," like that. And my grandmother was like, "Oh, well, it's not, bad." I don't know, if I weren't mature for my age, I'd probably be into so much nonsense. Even if I was like this and I didn't meet the devotees, I'd be in like so much illusion. But I think, growing up in New York is part of that also. Just like seeing all the crazy things you see in New York every day. My parents getting divorced when I was really young. Things like that. Like my father used to go to get sick sometimes, and he has like bouts of illness. He was not very healthy. And so I think all those experiences, but I feel like they wouldn't be worth it if I hadn't met the devotees. Like I went through a lot of stuff in my childhood, and if I hadn't met the devotees, that would be the point. I feel thankful to Krishna that he's given me those experiences so that I can be truly grateful for what I have, for these connections that I have with the devotees and with Krishna, and obviously, giving that to my family and just living the life that I live. It's really nice.